Hi, collective. Ishana. Y'all, let's get a read. Archangel Michael, I ask that you preside over this reading. I ask that you protect me and my collective as we channel, transmute, and harmonize the energy for the highest good. Ashe. Alright, collective, let's see if we can get Deital Tales, Forgotten Memoirs, Season 1, Episode 3 in, okay? Alright, let's do this. Archangel Michael, just give me one card from this deck to determine who it is, whose life or life we're speaking of. Thank you. Just one, please. Who is it today, collective? Something about these reads are hard, okay? I have a lot of apprehension when I'm coming to do these reads. For Deital Tales, for some reason. I think it's because it's like, I feel like it's like going through uncharted waters, okay? So I have to work on it with these reads so that this apprehension leaves. Okay, thank you. Y'all, didn't Imset came out before with, as it related to I want to say Big Mama, but it wasn't Big Mama, Adolphus, okay? So we might be dealing with some of the elements at this point, okay? So this is who wants to speak. Imset, the air spirit, okay, y'all? This is going to be interesting. Thank you, Imset. Thank you, air spirit. All right? At the bottom of the deck, okay? The spiritual transformation, okay? Scarab. So some way this is going to be relevant, okay? An air spirit. Maybe the spiritual transformation of the air spirit. Okay, I don't know. Maybe how it itself came into, I don't know, become an element. I don't know. All right, collective, let's start. This isn't going to take long. All right, y'all. Just forgive the noise, okay? I hear music. I told you as soon as I start my reading, something happens, okay? All right. So, but now, Archangel Michael, give me the situation. Okay, we're going to take that one. And I chose these cards, the Banned Books Tarot. Okay, this is what we're using. The Banned Books Tarot, okay, deck, and Imset Egyptian Oracle cards. And we're going to read for this one. I'm going to start doing that for each card, possibly. But I use this deck because I want to add some sort of animation. Like these images, I don't know, something about the images on these cards. Show me the obstacle. Okay, the Queen of Swords, okay. Something, truth traveling in the air, okay, I don't know. Okay, I feel like I should get the bottom of the deck on this one. Let's follow. Show me the spiritual advice. Thank you. Let me turn that back over. This one we'll keep for the mystery card. And show me the divine outcome. Okay. Thank you. I'm looking at the camera, okay? at the screen, should I say. So I'm trying to... Okay. Bottom of the deck is the Knight of Wands, okay? Some sort of impulsive, I'm getting impulsive activity or actions, right? Lustful, possibly. This man, I don't like this man, y'all. And he's like a bad Bigfoot, okay? Somebody lives up there in like Canada or something. Somewhere up there with those tall, skinny trees like that. In the mountains, I'm getting. But this man was after the Empress in another read, if I'm not mistaken, okay? Let's see. Maybe, and you see air around this guy, right? So maybe this had something to do with Imset. Okay? I don't know. Alright, y'all, just try to deal with the noise here. I hear a lot of music. Please. Alrighty. I don't know why it's taking so long to get these cards out here today. It's me. Show me the situation surrounding Imset air spirit. Something about this transformation I'm getting within Imset. Okay? Something like the mail, y'all. Like snail mail. And we got that Knight of Wands here, right? Some sort of messages? Obstacle? Let's keep this as the mystery. Obstacle. Just saw 647 on the clock. Oh my God. Oh my Lord. Y'all, I bet you that scientist guy is back out here again, okay? Somewhere out here. This could be a message of the future, okay? If that scientist guy is back out here, we'll see. Imset might be telling these people something. Show me spiritual advice. Thank you. And show me the divine outcome. Thank you. Okay. Bottom of the deck. Y'all. I'm getting Imset is going to speak about a situation when I don't know. I can't say him or her, okay? I don't know exactly how the Egyptians saw air, but we're going to read, okay? The bottom of the deck, it says, head trigger pull back like a corn roar. I did listen to the song recently, and I tried to remember that next line, but I forgot. It's pretty nice. It's pretty tight, though, okay? Okay? Alright, but head trigger pull back like a corn roar. Okay, Imset doing something to some people's hair. Y'all give me a second. It's taking me a minute to get started. I took a nap and I feel like I've returned from the other side, people. Yeah, okay. Thank you for returning me from the other side. Okay. Thank you, ancestors. Thank you, gods. All right, Imset. Let's read. Number 18. Let's see. These are short readings, y'all. These are little small books. I know y'all get tired of me reading so much. All right, where's Imset? 18, page 45. 45 adds up to a 9. All right. And let me move the outcome and the spiritual advice over. So we'll have more room. All right, but it says, Imset, air spirit. Imset is one of the 4 disciples of, okay, let me start again. Imset is one of the 4 disciples or sons of Horus. And this Neteru, or God, ruled the vital canopic funerary jar. Okay, I didn't know that. And I guess that makes sense with the canopic jar there, right? All right, but it says, or God ruled the vital canopic funerary jar that contained the liver of the mummy. Okay. With the face of a man, he signifies conscious choice in this life. Imset and the 3 other sons of Horus were also invoked in ceremonial magic, alchemy, and healing. Channeled message from Imset. I lead the 4 magic genie, for I am Imset, leader of the brethren. As I come from the west, I tell you to seek, to make more. Y'all, I'm not reading properly, okay? Channeled message from Imset. I lead the 4 magic genie, for I am Imset, leader of the brethren. As I come from the west, I tell you to seek to make careful choices in life, in accordance with the law of Maya, for these will influence the health of your body, your liver, and your eternal life. Avoid too much alcohol and ask me to give you magical healing of your body and mind. Okay, I have to go back and look at this video. I don't know if I associated him with drinking a lot. Okay, but that's important. Okay, it says card meaning. Abundance. If you cease to worry and meditate more, you will achieve financial success. Okay. Love. Past negative influences are blocking a loving partner. Let go of the past to succeed in the current relationship. So maybe that's significant, okay, collective, because this man was after, I think, the Empress in the last time he came out in the read, okay? All right, so it says work, career. Time for conscious choices to be made to ensure future satisfaction with your career path, okay? Travel. All travel undertaken with conscious, positive intent will be safe, including air travel. Okay. Health. Your air element is out of balance. Too many thoughts and not enough action can cause you stress. Possible liver problems. Okay. So avoid alcohol and other toxins. So what did they say about that? It said too many thoughts and not enough actions. Okay. So a lot of people don't associate that as to being a contributor to liver problems, okay? Too many thoughts and not enough action, sort of out of balance, out of whack. All right, so family, you are called to take a position of strong leadership in the family, but try not to worry so much about them all, okay? So being able to lead and direct and, delegate, right? Certain duties at times, but not feel like you got to go and oversee everything and everybody, okay? Future. Your future success depends on your ability to quiet your mind before making choices. Your future is open to change still, okay? I feel like this has a lot to do with the mind, okay? I feel like it has a lot to do with the mind and worration and how you handle the everyday life situations, okay? So the mind is key here for this Imset card. Let me look at one last thing with this card, y'all. With the face of a man, okay? So it's a mummy with the face of a man. He signifies conscious choice in this life, okay? So the mind and your choices that you make and we make, okay? And it also involves magic, alchemy, and healing. Okay. All right, let's see what we get. We're not going to make this one long, y'all. Maybe there's some sort of conscious transformation, or someone was supposed to have gone through a transformation. Imset, the situation. I knew this mother lover was here again, people. We got to read about this one. This is, I think this is talking about this travel, y'all, okay? And this is actually jarring my memory. Now, I wasn't going to talk about the Nomos and Imset. I mean, not Imset, the Olmecs here. Hopefully, I'll remember at the end of this read. If not, maybe I'll start it in the other read, okay? But when I've been thinking about this man, okay, because this man just doesn't want to go away, okay? So they want to talk about this man. Now, and I did find a couple pictures, y'all. When I was talking about the Black Mona Lisa, right? And the dark side of the moon and them finding her, right? And to go search it on YouTube. Do you know that these people have pretty much cleaned this off of YouTube? Okay, and this has been more recent. Yeah, it's very difficult for me to find it. So I did happen to find a couple pictures, okay? So I need to post what I have to the community board, okay? Because they're trying to cover up this information, okay? But when I was thinking about her, and when I was thinking about it, okay, and I was thinking about the readings and how they were connecting it to this Empress, and this man was chasing the Empress in another read, okay? So, and how I said that something about the Merkaba being activated in certain empresses, like Empress High Priestesses or whatever, y'all, once a certain level of awakening occurs, right? And this is some sort of energy source, okay? And that Merkaba allows you, I can't remember what Dr. Delbert Blair was saying one day, but I believe that helps you to travel space and time, y'all. This is like your magical vehicle, okay? And in that video with the Black Mona Lisa, she was in the ship. I believe they said they found 2 of them, right? But there were these wands or things, look like bones almost, connected to her eyes and her cheeks, her eyelids, and somehow she was connected to the ship, okay? Like connected, like possibly a battery source, okay? So it made me think about her. What if this is what this has been going on for this long, right? Maybe she was captured, y'all. Just listen to me. Maybe she was captured and placed in this ship, used in this ship like some sort of battery to help these people travel through space by connecting her to the machine, right? They could use her life force and her essence, okay, in order to travel to the Milky Way galaxy, right? Maybe they use some sort of like brain implant as well to help fuse with her brain to direct it to say, okay, this is where we're going and this is what we want to do. Y'all, this is what I'm getting. That is the absolute connection I made when Mona Lisa came to mind about this this astro travel, these astrophysicists. I believe that is true. Okay? All right. Yo, let's read about this man real quick. Okay? Because he just won't go away. He just won't go away. Okay? So we have to get to the bottom of this. All right, y'all. Let me look at this book real quick. Who is he? The Knight of Paper. You talk about an annoying person. This is this man and him too. All right, these are pretty short, y'all. What does it say about this man? Okay, this is real short. To Kill a Mockingbird. Okay. Knight of Paper. Harper Lee, 1960. Steady and dependable. Who you telling? This man is very consistent, I might say. The Knight of Paper has no problem maintaining focus and putting in the work when the stakes are high. Okay, y'all? Channel your inner Atticus Finch and embrace this noble persistence. I told you this man is very persistent. Banned for themes of racial injustice and grape. To Kill a Mockingbird offers a compelling and invaluable lesson in overcoming prejudice and seeking truth, y'all. This is befitting, okay, because this is what they're showing. This prejudice towards the melanated woman, okay? They're using her like a battery so they can travel out in space, okay? Okay, and Imset is speaking about this. So maybe the air speaks of the travel, but Imset is revealing an aspect of what these people are doing, okay? And I thought this was in the upright, right? But, you know, this USPS reminds me of snail mail, okay? We called it like air mail, people. Snail mail. This man, okay? We're going to figure out what the hell's going on with this paper, with this man, okay? This man may have sent something in the mail in the past, this situation, from this forgotten tale here. Okay. You're a healer, okay? So this is a part of what this is as well. You're a healer, and they want to use you to heal them and travel, and maybe you just allow them just using your essence, right? You're macabre in some way, interfused with a spaceship possibly, right? To travel. That's healing for them because they want to get out of here. I feel like it's the sun that they're running from, okay? But it could also just be exposure, okay? These archons, y'all. This is what that's what they said now they're reading, that they're archons, okay? Hidden inside the white race. I don't know what they really actually look like, these archons, okay? They may look like some of those figures that have that just like android look, okay? I'm not going to put any names out there. Now let's clarify a little bit, okay? I'm interested about this card. All right, show me this USPS, okay? I said this had something to do with snail mail in the air, right? And they also spoke about the liver, right? And over drinking, as well as the liver just having too many thoughts and not being able to act, okay? So maybe this was one of their dilemmas in the past. So I'm taking like this is an encounter that Imset, the air spirit, has had with this persistent ass man that just won't go away, okay? And he's back, or she's back. These astrophysicists, something they're doing, okay, surrounding this empress that they won't stop. Show me this USPS. Thank you. They're watching. They don't stop watching, okay? We do know that. They have to be made to stop watching, okay? They have no self-control, okay? They're just obsessed people, okay? Don't worry about it. Just know you're famous, okay? All right. Show me you're a healer. They know you're a healer. They want their... I wouldn't touch these people with a 10-foot pole, okay? Trying to heal these particular people. These people were full of entities, okay? Damn, that one too. You're a healer, y'all. You're an absolute healer. This one was yesterday too. I did change these cards. Numbers everywhere. It's a lot of synchronicities, okay? The Matrix might. I don't think the Matrix can handle it, okay? All right, so we're still on the situation. Show me something about this man. He's chasing after the Empress like this man was chasing after the Empress in the other read. Okay? Maybe Imset is speaking about how she, he, the air, it witnessed this same reenactment that we're watching today, that we're learning about in the past. So this man chasing the Empress all over space and time, okay? This is some sort of, yeah, this archon that just keeps reincarnating or something. Show me this, or maybe, I don't know, maybe archons don't die. I don't know. Well, I'm assuming all things have to go through that process, right? Confirmation. Okay. All right. What was I saying? I'm running my mouth so much. Here we go, and it keeps going back to this stolen money or stolen inheritance now, okay? They've stolen. Yeah, and they're trying to steal as well, right? Your abilities, your right to travel, you know. I don't know what is wrong with these people, okay? And stealing you, trying to steal your connection to the astral. I don't know. Okay. Knight of Paper. Osiris. Lord of the Underworld, okay? I saw Osiris in this deck when I was shuffling too. Let's see. Yeah. Osiris personally. Osiris don't like these people either. Osiris, Lord of the Underworld. Your enemies just got bitch slapped by the divine, okay? So Osiris is handling these people, okay, from the past, who are constantly doing the same thing. They're doing the same thing now. This may have been a war going on for a long time, okay? Like lifetimes, okay? Someone may have a really close connection with the air as well, the air spirit, okay? Archangel Michael, I'm saying, Osiris, is saying why he's here, okay? Because he's going to handle the situation, okay? But I guess, see, they want to talk about this. USPS, okay? I said snail mail, air mail in the reverse, okay? But let's see. Yeah. The people who are watching you don't know they're being watched, okay? So they're not aware of it. Maybe that's why it's in the reverse, okay? They're not aware that this is happening. Or maybe they can't watch you anymore. Yeah. Maybe they thought again. And they figured maybe Osiris paid these people a visit, okay? Somebody, okay? This man or somebody, okay? And they're no longer able to watch you, okay? And how does this relate to the past, right? Imset. These are the same people, y'all. This is what they did in the last life. Multiple lives. This is what I'm getting. This could be the time traveler, okay? This very well may be that time traveler that's been coming out chasing, you know, it was a part of the twin flame thing, y'all. I think that twin flame is activating the macabre, okay? And with that, that's like a human battery for these people, like a battery they've never seen before, okay? And then as soon as they see you, right? They see you all shiny and glowy like a Christmas bulb light, right? And they can do this by sending their infrared planes like over your home while you're in it or whatever, right? And picking up your energy signature, okay? They can target you and identify you, right? And they're like, okay, there's one right there. There's a Christmas tree light, you know, all nice and bright down there in that whole dark world. Go pick them up. Or, you know, set the operation into confirmation. Set up the operation, you know, let's get started. Stage 1. We've got one, okay? And they've been doing this a long time. But today they need to think again, okay? These people don't know. I guess maybe they got away with this many, many lifetimes, right? But now is the time for them to pay up. Okay? They don't know they're being watched. They don't know they're being watched. Okay? And they're telling them to think again. So their connectedness to today for these people, okay? Or maybe they should, yeah. Something about think again. Did I get this one? I think that was the one I was given. Yeah. All right, let's keep going. There's something else here, though, y'all. Here. There really is. Let's look at this one real quick. The people who are watching you don't know they're being watched, okay? I'm feeling, too, that they want to steal your birthright. This is what they've been doing. You know, by stealing you and taking you off of your course in life, you know, and placing you in a ship to... And Black Mona Lisa, forgive me. I don't mean to make it sound like, you know how my character is. This is very upsetting, people, okay? Show me the people who are watching you don't know they're being watched. Who are the people watching these people? I'm getting this is at a spiritual level. Who are the people watching these people? These scientists, these astrophysicists. They're going to get these people this week, y'all, something. Because if not, they are very irritated with these people. Okay? Frank. Okay? I said, who are the people watching these people? This could be a person that's being watched, or this could be one of the people that's watching these people. I know what I asked, right? But you know sometimes you ask questions and it just doesn't line up like that, right? Bottom of the deck, the people watching these people. I don't feel like they're talking about the people that are watching them, okay? I think they're talking about the people who don't know they're being watched, okay? It says your sister, your middle sister is fake as fuck, okay? And the reason I say that, even though this name doesn't just have one meaning, okay? I wrote this name because of someone in my complex, okay? A maintenance person, right? Who I felt was sent, who I know now, or I know was sent, okay? And I feel like this is the person who sent them, being that she came out with them. I knew somebody sent them, okay? But I didn't know exactly who, but now I do, okay? All right. Yeah, but they don't know they're being watched. Maybe these two people, they don't know they're being watched. Your sister and possibly someone in your neighborhood, okay? Working in your, right in your residence or near where you live, okay? All right, they don't know. These people are from past lives, okay? Because instantly when I met this person, I recognized that face. And I felt like he was a family member of another person that was involved, okay? So many people involved, people. All right. Think again. Something about the mail. Maybe they wanted to steal something in the mail, or maybe that's what they did regarding stolen inheritance, okay? But this also, this is like a reenactment of a past life. But they've done the same thing. And, you know, maybe the air element, Imset, is like the recorder in this situation, okay? Maybe Imset recorded all of this, okay? Naturally, a lot of us tend to think of the angels being the recorders, right? I'm not sure exactly which angel we would say, right? But I don't know. The air would also be a great recorder. Maybe any element around can record whatever, anything around, okay? Some sort of impression was made, okay? Even if that's not the case, I'm getting like run tell that, okay? The air is here. Imset is here to say what the hell these people been doing, okay? Since time immemorial. Who knows how long they've been doing it, okay? But they've been doing it a long time, okay? Okay, let's keep going. You're a healer. They know that. They know it. That's why they won't leave you the hell alone. They keep chasing after you lifetime after lifetime. And Imset is here to set the record straight. Okay? Dejed Billa. Stability, strength, the backbone of Osiris, people. Spine, okay? Osiris. I feel like Osiris is here as well to speak of what happened and to rectify it. Okay? Something with your healing abilities. They've known this for a long time. You offer stability, strength, and life. You're like a good luck charm for these people. Okay? Plasma density is rapidly increasing. There's something going on with you. Okay? And something in connection to something that happened in the past. Okay? This could be this Merkaba. You're rising your frequency. You're raising your vibration, right? And you're about to activate your Merkaba somehow, okay? And they know it. That's why they're hovering all around you, waiting to, oh my goodness, waiting to snatch up an Empress soon as she goes off, like her ignition lights up, okay? And they're like, bingo, let's go and capture him, okay? Lifetimes and lifetimes of this type of activity, okay? This is why I'm saying, like, this is like some sort of android or something, but it's an archon, right? But it's in some sort of body, okay? And look, I didn't realize this suit has polka dots on it, okay? That's why I called him a hippie. I didn't see those polka dots, okay? Yeah, this is what they want. All right, let's try to get one quick thing. I see something with Russia, okay? Maybe these are Russian scientists involved as well, okay? I did know from the other read, and not to keep referencing it back to it, okay? But there were scientists as well from the UK, okay? Astrophysicists. Archangel Michael. Let's see, I didn't see any places come out here. What are these people using this energy, this healer's energy for? Y'all, either way, they're watching you. They're constantly watching you. But you've been being watched a long time. Okay? It's okay. They've been being watched a long time, but they don't know it. And they still don't know it. I don't think they know it, y'all. Okay? I don't know. They're so focused on you, they don't know they're being watched, okay? All right, and now it says the enemy will perish, okay? So Osiris, he ain't playing. He just ain't talking about too much, okay? They're like, look, we laid the background of the story with the other reads, okay? So now we're just going to bring a connection in to how this ties into the past life, okay? Or a past life, okay? And why these people are so obsessed with you. You could be the Black Mona Lisa people, okay? The Empress, this is what it is, okay? And they're always talking about you. This was in the other read. What the hell are these people always, what are they, I asked, what were they trying to do or something? There's some sort of magic, y'all, word magic. I told you, this just keeps, I thought, maybe I didn't change these cards. Maybe I didn't. Okay? I thought I did. I'm almost certain I did, but maybe I didn't, y'all. They're trying to leave the country, and they're talking about something. I don't know what the hell these people are talking about. Okay, let me see. Show me this always gossiping. What were they always talking in the past? What were they always talking about? Always talking about you. Always had their mouth on you, Empress. So they could, carry out this sick plan. Black Mona Lisa, show me something. Contemplate making a change. Maybe they're talking about you changing or something. And by you changing and waking up fully, they can't use you. I don't know. Maybe they're talking about making a change, because we did see something earlier about a change, right? Think again. Okay, maybe that's what they're talking about. That they need to stop now because this is the lifetime that they get completely banished, right? I don't know. Where are these people trying to go? Or show me trying to leave the country. Where are these people trying to go? They're caught. This is just tying it to the last life, I think. And showing, you know, why the ancestors have been so angry with these scientists in biotech, okay? These last few days, okay? Or since yesterday or something. These last few reads, should I say. Where do these people think they're going? Something about a karmic reader. Maybe the karmic reader is trying to leave the country. Okay? Bottom of the deck. You think you dark, I am the darkness, okay? Alright, so that's a little change in the story, okay? There's some sort of karmic reader that was involved in this as well, okay? And the karmic reader is the one with the word, doing the word magic, okay? Because, and not to say others aren't, right? But because this karmic reader is putting out reads that they know are inaccurate, okay? Trying to change the scenario, the situation. These people in trouble. They didn't know you the darkness, people. And Osiris walks with you. Okay, I don't know. Osiris might be your papa. Okay? I think they were talking about the sons of Horus or something in here, right? Or something to that effect. You will have victory and success, okay? Alright, y'all. I feel like this is just a repeat from the past, what these people keep doing over and over again. Alright, let's keep going. Archangel Michael, tell me something real quick about this stolen inheritance. Mirror, mirror on the wall, since your toxic ass won't stop, the angel of death is making house calls, okay? They won't stop stealing your money every lifetime, okay? So I think this is the final lifetime for these people to do this. Y'all, I knew. This is what I believe I've been asking for a long time. The Black Mona Lisa to tell me her story, y'all. Okay? And it just dawned on me today, like, this is how they're using us to travel. They're literally placing us in a ship like a fucking battery, people. And attaching us to this, right? So, because some of those other UFO shows, right? They'll show how at the control panel, there'll be like a six-fingered hand or a strange-looking hand that those beings would put their hands into that, and it would like start the ship or make it fly with intention based on your mind, y'all. This is what this is. Black Mona Lisa. Thank you, Black Mona Lisa. And after the ship crashed, possibly, right? They couldn't use her no more. It was over, right? They just abandoned her there. In this ship on the dark side of the moon, y'all. And they went off to their next endeavor. Possibly still scurrying around up there on the moon up there, okay? Some of them. I'm sure they've come here as well, right? Of course they have. This is where this is where they're going to get their ass kicked here, okay? All right. Yeah, we're going to make sure this your last time, okay? Fucking low lives. Masquerading around as freaking scientists, okay, y'all? Sick ass shit. Show me, Black Mona Lisa. Tell me your story. I know you're telling me your story. Thank you so much. Black Mona Lisa, do you have something you want to say? Because I said, where are they going, right? Did I ask where they were going, I think? Maybe they're trying to go back to the moon. They're trying to find another Black Mona Lisa. This is her story, y'all. Part of her story. Black Mona Lisa, what do you want to say about that day, or however, you know, that crash that day, or anything else regarding your experience, the situation? Thank you, Black Mona Lisa. Y'all, I've been saying there's something about the Irish, okay? This is just crazy, I know. And what was I looking up today? I came across a website that helps you to find people in your family. They upload different information, right? And it's not just that, right? And a lot to do with the so-called slaves, right? And a particular name I looked up. I'm not going to say it, right? But there were different people. The father was from Ireland, okay? I think the name was Cheney. I think that was one of the names, okay? And the father and the mother were from Ireland or something about Ireland, okay? And I've been picking up on this Irishman that I feel is a leprechaun, y'all. I know this shit sounds crazy, people, okay? Yeah. Truth is stranger than fiction, they say, y'all. It's just a lot going on. I don't know what the hell's going on. I feel like these are the same people after me, okay? Some of them. There is an Irishman, okay? That was a part of the person in my dream that was sucking on my neck, okay? Along with the neighbor. He's connected with the neighbor upstairs somehow. This sounds crazy, people, I know. Maybe it's an astral etheric connection, right? And there is a reader, a male reader, who reminds me of the man I saw in that dream as well, okay? And he has blue eyes, right? But there's also a third figure, I feel, okay? Because neither one of them look exactly like the man I saw in the dream. So there's another figure here. And I think this is some sort of Irishman. I think it's a leprechaun masking themselves, y'all, okay? That's just my thoughts, okay? But I'm going to have to write a book or something, a fiction book novel, okay? All right. Black Mona Lisa. Good. She said she was good. I know she's good. I know she was a good person, okay? I know it. And maybe she's saying good to me. Wow, beautiful. Let's keep going, y'all. But thank you. I think she's saying to me like, oh, wow, you know, you're starting to get it. Y'all, and because this is a lot to come to this conclusion, okay? It's a lot. Wow, beautiful, Black Mona Lisa. Thank you. Y'all, we can get out of this reading. I think it's a lot just getting this information, okay? Bottom of the deck. Baby. Not yet, but I soon will be, okay? You ain't know you popular in tarot land, sweetie, okay? I might, like I said before, it might be some Truman Show shit going on in tarot land, right? They showing me only 3 subscribers. Who knows? Maybe I got 333,000 subscribers, okay? All right, y'all, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. I feel like I've made a huge accomplishment with this connection, y'all. In the reverse, Carol. Okay, I'm getting Carol's bag. So in your life, collective, the Mona Lisas, Black Mona Lisas of today, y'all. Okay, there are different people in your life that are helping to restage this, reenact this in your life today, okay? Because Black Mona Lisa is also like an archetype for the for the Empress, y'all. The melanated Empress, okay? And this story keeps replaying and replaying itself. Okay, so somebody in your life, possibly named Carol, that's one of your foes, or maybe this is your name, okay? All right. Thank you, Black Mona Lisa. Thank you. Thank you, Archangel Michael. Oh, Chad, I feel like I've accomplished something. Ooh. Okay. Obstacle. Queen of Pens. It's like somebody's speaking about this. Somebody, confirmation. Somebody's talking about it. They're writing about it. Okay, collective. I'm talking about it right now. So they couldn't keep this hidden. They've had it hidden for so long, y'all. And that disgusting motherfucker who found, one of them who found her up there and violated her. We coming for you, motherfucker. Okay? Alright. Show me. And this is Harry Potter, J.K. Rowling. Yeah, and it speaks about all this magic these people have been doing out here over the Empress. Wherever they find her. Generation after generation. Lifetime after lifetime. These astrophysicists. The sun, y'all. This is exposure. Beautiful. Confirmation again. This shit is exposed, y'all. It's over for these people. They can't come into another lifetime and do this again. Okay? They're not. They're being exposed. They may, check the news this week. There may be something in the biotechnology industry that where people are being arrested. Okay? Some people, key people, okay? There's going to be some exposure about the biotech industry, possibly this week, and what they've been doing in secret, okay? Yeah, this is it. The Empress, I keep saying the Empress, yeah, but the Queen of Pens, because we have the Black Mona Lisa, this has spoken, y'all. And I spilled the beans, okay? Spilled the beans all over the floor. Confirmation, okay? Like they say, like a clumsy chef, right? But it was strategically spilled all over the floor, okay? What does the sun say? The Diary of a Young Girl, Anne Frank, the sun, okay? But in this case, it's like the Diary of the Black Mona Lisa, okay? And this is magical, okay? I see with the Harry Potter. The way that this message has to be revealed. I never knew today was today. That the Black Mona Lisa would tell me what the hell, how'd she get there, okay? And maybe she'll start to speak about different chapters of her life, of what her life was like before she was captured, okay? All right, obstacle. Yeah, they're trying to get to this Milky Way galaxy, people. I knew I saw that one come out before. It's just the theme. It keeps coming back together. Okay, maybe I didn't switch out the cards, but I'm almost certain I did. Okay, I'm almost certain I did, y'all. Certain ones just have to come back until it's told, okay? Obstacle, Milky Way galaxy. Spiral galaxy, collection of stars, dust and gas, hazy band of light. Yeah, they can't travel out there without you. Without the Black Mona Lisa, the Empress, okay? The High Priestess Empress, the melanated Empress. They can't travel without you, okay? And that also speaks to how, I believe, under the space ships, they have to coat it with melanin, okay? To protect it when it goes out there. Okay, but they do. I know I've read that before. They have to coat it with melanin. Okay. They're looking obstacle. It says balance, harmony, and adaptability. Yeah, because they won't have it without the Empress. They won't have it, and they can't have it here anymore because they've done too much. And I believe this is a scenario every lifetime. They do all they can do, and then they have to run away. See, y'all, these love spells, they can't do it anymore. This came out with the other reading, the damn love spells. Okay, maybe this is time for me to speak about the Nomo real quick and the Olmecs, okay? In another video, in the past, I was like, what is it about these Olmecs? I get this ominous feeling when they come up, right? Confirmation. I get this very ominous feeling when they come up, right? And it just disturbed me. I'm like, what is this, right? But in different readings, the Olmecs would still come back up, and the same feeling would come back up, okay? And then yesterday, in the reading with the Nomo, I got the same feeling, okay? And it made me waver, like, I don't know, are these people good or are they bad or what, right? Okay, going back to this good and bad thing, right? But also, as that download came in about the Black Mona Lisa, prior to it, the download came in about the Olmecs and the Nomo as to why I keep feeling this confirmation. I don't know what's going on over here with this phone. Thank you, okay? Because they know I keep wavering back and forth with it, right? But as to why this ominous feeling keeps coming up in me whenever the Olmecs and now the Nomo are spoken, okay? It's because these, I don't know what to call them, this creation, they're so very close to the original creation that they're scary as hell, okay, y'all? It's like, it's just so primordial, whatever, okay, y'all? They're so very, I don't know, maybe it's like unformed energy in some way, even though the Olmecs, they have the Olmecs heads, right? Yeah, and they don't want me to speak about, somebody doesn't want me to speak about this, okay? I'm feeling all sorts of tension in my body right now, okay? Different pains and different things, okay? But this is like really taking it back almost to the beginning. They're very close to the beginning creator, whatever you want to call it, okay? The original creator. They play a vital role in the original creation, okay? There's no bullshit. There's no plan with this energy, with the Olmecs and the Nomo, y'all. That's why I keep feeling like, oh my goodness, there's some doom that's coming, okay? And it makes me feel like maybe they're bad or they're here for a ominous reason. And I'm like, no, I'm getting the feeling, no, they're not. This is not what this is. It's just the fact that this primordial, ancient energy, y'all. Okay, we have been given the image of the creator of, you know, a Caucasian man, right? With long, flowy hair, whatever. And, with like maybe a dingy robe on, right? Dingy white robe with, I don't know, some really nice sandals. I don't know, okay? But that's not what God is, okay? That's not even what God would look like, okay? And no disrespect to white people, y'all, okay? Y'all just have to acknowledge that this was the image given to us. I'm sure to you as well, right? Yeah, and that is also part of the love spell, okay? But the love spells make me think about the Nomo, because the Nomo's name, they said, means to make one drink. They're going to make these people drink what they've been putting on other people, the Empress, all this time, y'all. Okay? And the Olmecs, they not to be played with. The Nomo and the Olmecs, don't play with them, y'all, okay? Because if I could just describe the feeling that comes over me when I start reading into those particular names, okay? All right, and it has to do with the Empress, y'all. This mitochondrial DNA. Okay? Mitochondrial DNA, 0.1% of the overall human genome, passed down exclusively from mother to child. Mitochondrial DNA genome is circular. Okay, so they have to go back to the mother of creation. Okay? They have to. This is the only way they're going to achieve this travel. And the only way they've been achieving this for lifetimes. Okay? Y'all, this is a lot. Okay? I know I say okay, y'all. This is a lot. This is the Empress. The Black Mona Lisa. These people have been chasing her for lifetimes. And thank you, Imset, for standing up and bringing this message in. For me and the collective. Thank you. Beautiful. Spiritual advice. And I want to know something about this Irishman. We're going to see something on that real quick. Spiritual advice. Y'all, the devil. This is what this devil's been binding you. The Black Mona Lisa. For many, many lifetimes. Trying to keep her from her intellect and her spiritual journey. Harnessing her energy. Stopping her journey, y'all. This is why so many of us has been going through this. You're trying to figure out, why won't these people leave me the fuck alone? Just let me live my life and they live theirs, right? It's because they can't live their life without you. And the other read, they said, can't do without you. They can't. There is no life without you for these people. The devil, spiritual advice. I hope this means these devils have been caught. Y'all, they will be. Another name. They telling you this person is the devil. We got Denia. 2 different spellings, okay? Maybe, y'all, with that Irishman here, and I'm not going to go into the meaning for both of these 2 different names. These are 2 different people for me, okay? But with that Irishman here, with the dream I was talking about, and it being a neighbor, this is freaking crazy, y'all. They revealing all the truths, okay? So, readers, upright ones, whatever, just ask your questions. Ask the questions. Whatever comes to mind, I feel like they're going to give you some kind of answer, okay? They want to reveal all of this. It's time. Show me, Denia. Why is that here? Now, Denia, I have a sister that goes by the name of Denia as well. Okay, y'all? We almost finished here, okay? Guillotine, okay? Spiritual advice. They got the devil, or they will have him in custody real soon, okay? I'm getting like this is the obstacle. This Great Wall of China. They can't get by this, okay? Also, this could indicate China, okay? I'm sure China's involved. Okay, yeah, y'all. These people, it's their heart. This is their heart. This is why they're being removed, okay? In this time, they're being removed. Something could very well happen this week regarding this, okay? There is something there in your heart that does not belong, okay? These people have dark hearts, if they have any at all, okay? And sure, they have a heart in order to live, right? But yeah, a true heart, like a soul, right? Yeah. But this also speaks to you that they're removing these memories of these people for lifetime after lifetime out of your life. They're removing it. Okay? Beautiful. It was something I wanted to ask about. Right? Show me this Great Wall of China real quick. Spiritual advice. The guillotine is the Great Wall of China for these people. Yeah, I took long time. Guillotine. Y'all get the fuck out of here. This Irishman, okay, he won't go away. I think this is a leprechaun, y'all. I won't be surprised if I go outside right after this and see a leprechaun jump out the damn bushes, okay? I'm telling you, he's cloaked. I think I'm going to reach out to this person that I believe is involved with this leprechaun. I probably shouldn't do it, but I'll wait and see. But I very well may reach out to this person. Great Wall of China, yo, this is crazy. Maybe this Irishman is in China. They love you, y'all. Get the fuck out of here, okay? Because I told you, this man, he latched onto my neck and started pulling and pushing pulling a passion mark on my neck. It was dream entry. I believe it was either 6. I think it was 6. Might have been 7, but I believe it was 6, okay? Dream entry number 6, y'all. Yeah, this man, I did feel like this man had some kind of love for me, y'all. So I don't know. Maybe the leprechauns, they love all of us because they want to harness our energy and put us some... I don't know. Let's see. I don't know. Maybe this leprechaun is trying to help you. But I don't think so. I think they want to latch onto your energy. But maybe in a strange way, they are helping you, though. Even though they want to devour you or something. I don't know. What is this Irishman doing? What is this love? This Irishman, they have a love for you, okay? Maybe you're alluring or something, okay? It's the mother of creation, okay? What does this Irishman want? I see love me, okay? But what else does this, what is the true intentions of this Irishman? I don't know this. I'm going to see an Irishman very soon, okay, in the 3D. And he might have on a leprechaun suit or something, okay? Yeah, Irishman. You might want to back up, okay? I don't know what, and I saw Anubis drop out there on the Milky Way too. Yeah, you might want to chill out, okay? We got Anubis and Osiris here, okay? They standing up for the Black Mona Lisa, okay? It don't make a difference if nobody else does or did in the past, okay? They standing up for the Black Mona Lisa, all right? The Black Mona Lisas of the past and today. Show me this Irishman bottom of the deck. Yeah, Mr. Irishman Leprechaun, you better go ahead now. Okay, don't come back in the astral now, you hear? Okay. All evil eyes are being plucked out one by one. Thank you so much, Archangel Michael. Yo, this has been an interesting read. I am so elated, y'all. I don't think I'm gonna come back tonight, but I may. I got some things I have to do tomorrow, and I want to try to get some rest. Y'all, the Black Mona Lisa. She told me her story, part of it. I'm just smiling from ear to ear over here, y'all. Alright. This crazy man, they're obsessed with her. This is what this man is here, because he's an obsessive person. And this is the Three of Pentacles. This collaboration he had with your family. And this possibly this twin could be this man, right? And the legal system in that other video, as well as with this biotech industry. Y'all, this is where these people, this is where they end. They always end here in some goosebump tale, okay? Afraid, in their bed at night. They can't go to sleep because of all the messed up things that they've done. Now they can't go to sleep because they know the guillotine is waiting for them, okay? Or this monster that all the magic they've used. This is the magic monster standing right there behind their bed. All of the culminations of monsters that they conjured up, okay, in spirits. And they're all there in this one monster over their bed. And they're going to devour him, y'all. That's what I'm getting. He don't even know the monster's back there, but he feels it. They're going to devour him. Okay, we're almost there. While you're pulling pentacles out your ass, okay? Yeah, it's only right. It's only right, y'all. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I should write this story. It's just harder for me to write everything in words. It takes longer and I lose a lot when I'm writing it. But I have to write, okay? I just have so much work to do. Okay. Outcome, you're going to be pulling pentacles out your ass while these people running from the demons and the things they conjured up. See, y'all? I'm telling you. It says you sacrifice your own life coming for mines, right? These people sacked, they're over, they're finished. Okay, no more lifetimes of running after the Black Mona Lisa, okay? Or the Black Mona Lisa type figures as well, the empresses, no more. Divine outcome. Y'all, this is fucking crazy, okay? Denver, Colorado, y'all, okay? This has significance for someone in the collective, y'all, as well, okay? It's all of us. These are all our different stories out here. So take what is applicable to you and apply it, and leave what doesn't, okay? Y'all, this is crazy. This is a base, one of the bases where they're out. They're already in the Arctic, okay? This is another location, okay? You may also have family here as well, okay? Or this could be a magic center as well, okay? There's a lot going on in Denver, Colorado. Show me something about this Denver, Colorado. Why is this significant as the outcome? They're terrified, possibly. What does it say? The body is to spirit as the ego is to the mind, okay? So the body helps to animate the spirit, right? And the ego, in my feeling, is it helps to animate the mind, okay? So something to do with these people's body and mind. Spirit and ego. Let's see. I transmute pain into power, okay? So maybe this speaks about you and how you you were able to gate and transmute possibly this magic they've been sending from Denver, Colorado. Yeah, whatever. It's a futile mission. They're not going to make it. Okay, and they won't be back next lifetime, collective. So don't worry, okay? It's el finito for these people, okay? Because they've been throwing salt in your wounds for so long, okay? And it's in the reverse. Throwing salt in your wounds, okay? Yeah, it's over. Messing with your image and stuff. I saw 10th house, your public image. All right. Mystery card number 1. It's King of Pentacles, y'all. Okay, I don't know who this person is. George Orwell. Okay, so this hit Orwell. Didn't he do something like the sci-fi type movies like Orson? Like War of the Worlds or something, right? 1984. Y'all gotta look this up. But I think he was like a science fiction writer, okay? This could actually be an actual, someone in Hollywood or something, okay? That could be behind all of this. Staging this, okay? Like we did talk about the Truman Show, I think, earlier in the read. This could very well be someone as well, you know, in the movie industry, okay? That's what I'm getting, this King of Pens. So maybe this is how all these figures are being revealed, okay? This one might come out in a different read to get, I think this might be the person that's next up for the next readings, okay? Or the next week, this readings, okay? I feel like they're just taking figures and revealing them, like really breaking them down. And then it's like next. I feel like this nigga's next up, okay? Oh my goodness, y'all. These people are caught. It's over. Whoever this King of Pens is, possibly using the confirmation, possibly using the biotech industry in order to create these scenarios and reenact these scenarios so they can make fucking movies or something, people. And travel out in space, okay? Biotech industry, branch of molecular biology that studies the use of microorganisms for specific industrial processes, okay? They're studying microorganisms, and it has a lot to do with these Golgi bodies as well from the other read, okay? Archangel Michael, show me something about this King of Pens before we close this out. Y'all, this is these motherfuckers. They're caught. One trick pony is over. In the reverse. Trying to play on your top. Possibly in with the movies and shit. Right? Trying to put out what they do, but they ain't gonna tell you directly, hey, this is what we're doing, okay? Yeah, this one trick pony is down. Okay, I'm getting like something's going on with this person's crown, okay? Look at that head up there. No, I'm tripping because I got a big head too. But look, and there's an eyeball up there. That could be the all-seeing eye. He thinks that's a part of his secret society or something. And that's funny, y'all, because I was looking up, when I was looking up those names, right? I was mentioned something about looking up some names in a heritage site or whatever. What was this society that kept coming up? Damn. I'll have to go back and look at it, but I think it was the War Society of 1812, something like that, okay? This was like another secret society where a lot of these people, they had to, this is how they had a lot of these records about some of these people. They had to sign, if they wanted to be a part of the secret society, the War Society or something of 1812, right? They had to prove that someone in their family was also a part of it, okay? So these are some of these other unknown secret societies, y'all. All right, what did I ask? This King of Pens or something? These are my confessions, y'all. This is what he's writing in this book. This man is trying to confess. Maybe these are his confessions in these movies, y'all. This is crazy. Retreats, nigga. He know he gotta go. So he wants to capture this, record it. Keep going. You're at the precipice. Danger, defeat, y'all. They telling me to keep going, you to keep going. And yeah, keep going. He's at the precipice of danger, okay? But keep going, y'all. We're revealing secrets, okay? Y'all, that's who's watching. Ain't this is beautiful. This is who's watching. They didn't know that they were being watched, okay? And I'm not gonna say it out. I'm not gonna read it out, okay? Because I know my people are listening, okay? So I'm just not gonna read it out. You read it, collective, to yourself, okay? These are the people that's watching these people. All right, collective. If you like the video, like the video.